Hello my dear student, welcome to class. Today we are going to discuss science chapter number 6. The topic of this chapter is animal lifestyle. You know that animals live everywhere on the earth. They live inside the oceans, in dry deserts where there is very little water, and also on high mountains which are always covered with snow. You also know that there are large numbers of different types of animals on the earth. They differ in size, shape, and in their habitats and their body features. So all animals, no matter what their body structures or where they live, have to perform certain life functions. The organs of breathing, feeding, and movement in an animal are adapted to the environment in which the animal lives. First of all, I'd like to remind that we have already learned in chapter number 4 that all animals respire, that is, they take in oxygen and use it to get energy from foods. Taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide from the body is called breathing. Alright, so now let's see how animals breathe. Animals like birds, reptiles, and mammals, including human beings, breathe with the help of lungs. We have two lungs inside our chest. These look like bags. When we breathe in air through our nostril, the air goes into our lungs. They are full of small tubes called blood vessels, which carry blood. In the lungs, the oxygen of the air passes into the blood and is then carried around the body. The carbon dioxide in the blood passes into the lungs. It is then breathed out by us. But in fish and most water animals have gills to breathe. They don't have lungs. Amphibians like frog, they breathe through their lungs on land, and underwater they breathe through their moist skin. It's an amazing feature. Okay, then though insects live on land, they don't have lungs. They take in air through tiny holes in their body. This is called spiracles. Their air is taken right into the insect's body by numbers of small tubes. Okay, and then next is feeding in animals. Our next topic is feeding in animals. All living things need foods to stay alive. Fortunately, different animals eat different types of foods. Their feeding organs such as beak, teeth, and mouth parts are adapted to the kinds of foods they eat. And then herbivores like sheep, zebra, deer, cows have sharp front teeth for biting and large back teeth for grinding. Grinding foods. Okay, and then the rodent means smaller herbivores like rabbits, rats, squirrels have long sharp front teeth. Okay, and then flesh eating animals, that is carnivores. Example, tiger, lion, they have very soft pointed front teeth for tearing the flesh, and their back teeth are strong and have soft edges. They are used to chew the flesh and bones. And moving on, our next topic is movement in animals. Animals move in search of food and shelters, and to escape from dangers or to look for a match. They move in different ways. So most animals on lands move with the help of their legs. Most animals have four legs, two in front, that is called the forelimb, and the two at the back called hind limb. Some animals such as tiger, dog, and cat move on all four legs. They use all the four legs. Okay, and then other animals like kangaroo or human move on only their two hind legs. Am I right? And then the reptile such as lizard, crocodiles, and turtles crawl on land with the help of their short hand. They use their short hand. Okay, but Fish have fins and powerful tails which help them to move in the water and to keep their balance. They use their fins for balancing, changing directions, and stopping. And birds move in the air by the flapping their wings, which are covered with feathers. They have light bodies which make it easier for them to fly. Birds use their two legs to perch on the branch of a tree. They also use them to walk or hop on the ground. Some birds, such as the emu, the ostrich, or the kiwi, have weak wings and cannot fly. And our last topic is migration. Sometimes food is hard to find in very cold, very hot, or very dry season. In such conditions, animals move in groups for long distance to find food and waters. This is called migrations. Okay, just keep in mind, try to by these definitions. And then the animals migrate to find food and water, to escape from harsh weathers, and to find a safe place to raise their young ones. Let me give you an example that the Arctic terns is the champions of migration. It breeds in the Arctic during summer and then travels a distance of 17,000 kilometers to the Antarctic during winters. It again goes back the same distance to breed in the Arctic. Okay. Thanks for watching.